to my kitchen. Benvin's a mia cozinha. I am doing a catering tonight for a group of people that I do once a month. And today is that day. And I'm going to make a peach blueberry cobbler. So I thought I would show you. I will leave a recipe for the small amount. I had to triple, quadruple this in order to accommodate for the people that I need. I have 3 bags of frozen peaches, and then I have 4 cups of blueberries, frozen blueberries, and I'm going to mix this. This is an easy recipe, and you can do it anytime. Doesn't have to be seasoned for the peaches. So in here I have cornstarch, sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, some orange juice and lemon juice, and some vanilla. And we're going to combine all this with the peaches. So I'm mixing the cinnamon with the sugar. And then we're going to add all this on top of the peaches. And if your peaches are not sweet, you can add more sugar. So I'm going to mix all this. I love these kind of desserts because they're easy to assemble, and you put them in the oven and in no time you have a dessert. So I have some cornstarch. We're going to add cornstarch to it, and cornstarch will help to make that sauce for the peaches. So all you want to do is combine and make sure all these peaches are covered in cornstarch. So just keep mixing. And there's different varieties. I mean, different people call peach cobbler. I've done many different ways, peach cobbler. So it depends where you're from and where you're accustomed to. I used to do peach cobbler for my kids all the time when they were home. That was their favorite dessert. So now I have a cup of orange juice, lemon juice, and we're going to add all that to it. And again, we're going to mix it, and then we're going to let this sit here for a little while. And you want to do this when your fruit's still frozen. Made a mess. Because it makes it easy so it don't get too mushy. So anyway, I'm going to leave this aside and I'm going to start making the topping. And of course I was forgetting the vanilla. So I'm just going to drizzle some vanilla and incorporate. That's what's so good with things like this. You forget, it's not ruined. Just add it and mix it again. So anyway, this you can eat it warm or you can eat it with a scoop of ice cream. It is delicious. We're going to leave that aside. Into this other bowl I have 5 cups all-purpose flour. I have 2 cups of sugar, a teaspoon and a half of salt, and then I need baking. I'm going to put a tablespoon and a half. And then I'm going to mix this. We want to incorporate all this. Make sure this is all mixed. Okay, that's mixed. And before I put my butter, I want to drizzle some of the melted butter into my bottom of my pan. So it helps the peaches not to stick, and it gives flavor to the bottom. I have 4 cubes of butter, which is about 2 cups. So I'm going to put my butter in here, and I'm going to incorporate this. So I have 2 cups of buttermilk. And you want to make sure you mix all that. And it's going to be crumble, and that's what you want. And you don't have, if you don't want, you don't have to melt the butter. I melt the butter because it was easier to put it in there, and so I didn't have to cut it, the butter, into the flour. So I'm gonna remove this, and with my hands try to break up that flour and make sure there's no dry pieces of flour. And I'm gonna put these 2 cups of buttermilk, and if I need more, I have more. Because like I said, it's quadrupling this recipe in order to accommodate for what I need. Yeah, I need more. So maybe another cup. Because you kind of want this a thick batter. It doesn't stay like a soft. The recipe that I used to make it at home for my kids, it was easy. It was like pancake batter that I made and then just drizzle over. Okay. And then we're just gonna scoop this over the peaches. So you'll get some pieces with the topping, some are exposed. Now I have my topping done. I put some butter in the bottom of my pan, and now we're gonna pour the peaches into this. This is one delicious dessert. And you want to get all those juices in there. Spread all this. This is one way of making a dessert that can accommodate a bunch of people. I have my oven preheated at 375. And I'm gonna bake this for probably an hour or more. I'll let you know at the end. I'm gonna scoop this on top. And you want to cover as much. It will melt, so it kind of will fill in. And you can tell how good this is gonna be. It's gonna be one delicious. This with some vanilla ice cream, or even just some whipped cream on top. Scooped all my dough or my batter on top, and now I'm going to spread a little bit so it just kind of covers most of it, not all of it, so we don't have just those clumps. You can leave the clumps if you want to. Okay, I'm going to just drizzle some almonds on top. This is optional, but you get that crunch from the almonds. So delicious. And I'm going to put some raw sugar, extra crunch. And you can find all this raw sugar in any grocery store. And what it does, it kind of makes a crunch on top. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the oven at 375. I'll check in an hour and a half, and then we'll go from there. Here it is, the peach cobbler. Peach blueberry cobbler. It looks so delicious. It smells so wonderful because it has a little bit of that cinnamon. Delicious.